Today marks 1300 days sharing lessons I learned and continue to learn with all of you. But I hope that these insights will inspire you, support your dreams, help achieve your goals, and really empower you to become the person that you want to become. 1300 is a quite big number. 1300 days. I'm sharing every single day a lesson. And I wanted to reflect on that journey. And I was thinking, what kind of a reflection question could be great for 1300? And I write down, would I do it all again? Would I do it all again? I think that is a question great for everything, not just consistent things, but for one experience. The question that we always ask: would I do it all again? I think that's such an amazing question. I really want to really dig into that question because this question is not about regret. This is about the clarity, understanding would you do it again? Is that something that you want to keep doing? Is there something that you would do it again? Because I think that a lot of times we have the sunk cost, and sometimes the question is that, like, if I know what I know now, would I do it again? And again, if you know that said no, and sometimes is you're not supposed to repeat the same thing. But it's a great question because it gives you clarity if it's actually made you better or worse. Did it made you better? Did it made you better? It's like, did it allow you to enjoy? Did it allow you to grow? Because there's so many different reasons that we potentially could do something. Sometimes we need to recharge, sometimes we want to grow, sometimes we want to really build, sometimes we need to nurture. So what did do it again is understanding it. Did I achieve my intention? I love the book by John C. Maxwell, Intentional Living. That means that all the things that we do has supposed to have intention. So that means that after doing something for a long time, did you really actually achieve your intention? Did you had intention at the first place? Because I had intention. I had intention to grow, to improve, to be able to communicate in a more clear, concise way. And I think that I have improved that. There's so much more to improve, but I'm much, much better than I used to be before. I think that this is a massive achievement. I think every single person needs to understand what I do again is did I actually achieve my intention? If I achieve my intention, that means maybe I would do it again. Second thing that we need to really consider is that you don't grow without paying the price. You don't grow without paying a price. That means that there's a lot of price that you need to pay. And what is that price? What kind of pay? What kind of price do you need to pay? There's a lot of things that you really pursue in a growth perspective. That means I love the saying that you need to give up to go up. So what you need to give up? So it might be that it could be friendships. It could be something that the, some kind of time, some mind space. And it took me a while because I went through storms, adversity, disappointments, mistakes, challenges, and I showed up every single day. And again, this was not easy. This was not an easy journey. And of course, I showed up even when I felt great. I didn't want to do a lot of times, probably like 10% of all the lessons. I didn't want to show up. I didn't want to do it. But I had that intention in mind. I want to grow. I want to improve. I want to show up. I want to inspire other people to do the right thing. And again, I really look into that as really I give up on a lot of things because I spent a lot of time into it, and it was worth it, 100%. It was real price, and I got rewards for that. The third thing that I want you to really reflect on is that it forces you to measure success differently. Now, I think that there is two types of people: people who want to really create YouTube for hype. But I want to create YouTube for my personal development, my personal growth, my ability to inspire other people to show that you are able to improve, you are able to get better. We are able to get better. When we choose intentionally to grow, we are able to get better. And for me, a YouTube channel was not a 1 year thing, not 2 years thing. This is dedication that is set from for majority of my life, maybe for 5 years, maybe for 10 years. I want you to see how it could How far could I go with my communication, with my ability to express myself, with my wealth, and really sharing the lessons that I went towards that? Because YouTube is just a channel to share my thoughts and really reflect and grow while I'm building all the other things on the side. Because I never wanted to really work 9 to 5 job. I always wanted to really something bigger, but I knew that. Even Alex Ramones says that when you really transition to be a business artist, when you transition to be um, a person who doesn't work 9 to 5, but really look into different ways of making money, you will be in a limbo because you don't align with people who are working 9 to 5 in the perspective in a lot of sense. Like, of course, there's a lot of things you align, but the way how you live your life, so you don't align it. And there's you still don't connect with other people who are already living the lifestyle that you want. So that means in that limbo is a great place because that limbo is where you develop yourself, you improve yourself, grow yourself. And I've been in that limbo for a while now, but I know that it's a great place to be in. Fourth place um that really shows that is the question that filters fakers. Because again, this is the question that who is willing to endure? Because for example, I don't have any subscribers per se, like maybe other people. But I don't compare myself to others. I compare myself with myself yesterday. And that means that allows me to endure. Endure no results in other people's eyes because in my eyes, I see a massive success, a massive result. And I think that is again understanding what is your intention. My intention was not views. My intention was to grow, improve, develop, and be able to be better at expressing my thoughts, growing and sharing, and be able in 10 years come back and look into what kind of things I went through and really be grateful for the things that I went through. I think that the last thing that I want to mention is that you might say yes, it might be soft yes, it might be strong yes, but the most important is yes. And it could be that yes, it could be battled, but earned. I think that the most important yes is that will you do it again? Is that it doesn't matter what kind of battles you went through to achieve that success, to really make things happen. The most important part is that you earn it. You earn that badge of consistency, of results, of making things happen. And I think that every single person needs to understand that we need to ask that sometimes more often because I think that we are doing something that we do not align, and I think that sometimes we quit on things that we're supposed to keep doing because we do not ask that question, will I do it again? When you ask a question that allows you to really filter things out and take away things that is not serving you and really keep doing the things that is really adding value to you. Because you're not supposed to take advice from other people, what you're supposed to do, what you're not supposed to do, especially when you don't have your vision, when you do not understand what you're pursuing in. So I hope that you will choose to ask this question: would I do it again? And I hope you choose to win and see you tomorrow.